What's your fucking figure?
All right, we're in the winter major. We're in the opening round. I shot a 16 in this account. This is my practice account, so I'm going to go out and practice. Dunner's been working on it. Dunner freaking killed it today. We got Kevin on the line, and he got an 18 on the back in one of his accounts, and he's been working on the par 3s and got all 3 par 4s and all 3 par 3s on the back side. So we're going to see what his notes are and go through our round.
It's all about the backside.
It's all about the backside. You got the backside more dialed in than the front?
Well, just saying, backside in general.
Yeah.
Just nice. It's all about the backside.
Well, yeah. All right, so we're on hole number 1. So what is hole number 1? Hole number 1, we have to get an eagle. First shot of the day. I've been humping concrete or bags of cement or concrete all day. And I am wiped out. I can barely lift my hand. All right. What's the wind like today? What is our wind? Crosswind. So it's not helping or hurting us. I'm taking
so it's going to be, when you go to adjust for it, it's going to be a little bit of a headwind when you go to adjust.
So I'll bring a Kingmaker.
I am going to go full blast.
An APOC.
Hold on. I need to get my...
And I'm putting on... Now, yesterday I was going against a little bit of a headwind, and I only put on like 5.5 topspin, and I was a little short, and I had plenty of room to get closer, and I didn't really like having to take that chip. I made it, but I don't want to have... I'd rather not have to do that again, so I'm going to put a little bit more topspin on, at least 6. Especially if we're going against a headwind. All right, I'm ready. Almost. All right, now I'm ready. And this type of shot right here, you got to kind of set it up. This is a get on in 1 deal, so you got to do whatever it takes to get on in 1. With varying wind and moving the wind out, we've got to at least get up close. Stay the hell out of the rough and the sand.
I can't hear you.
Say that again?
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me better?
Good, and all of a sudden, like...
No, I can hear you better now. Can you hear me better now?
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, you ready?
Hold on. What are we doing? We're playing golf, okay.
We're playing golf? Yeah. Candy Crush.
I'm going to do... Sorry. Don't do it. Doesn't want to work either.
Let's see what we got here. That wind.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay, so... Okay, right one top. Max OP. Max. I don't know. Right. This is a go for it shot then. You can use if you use a Kingmaker, you're gonna have to go OP. Probably max OP.
Yep. I'm gonna have to go max OP with the Kingmaker.
And then I have 2 to the right. Yeah, 2 right, 1 top. But if you're gonna go back, if you're gonna use Kingmaker, you're probably gonna have to use. So yeah.
You're using a power 5 ball, right? That's why yours is set up different.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you use a power 5 ball.
Yeah, I'm berserker.
I think only if you've got really big headwind, you don't have to do any overpower.
This is something I want to talk about, but anyway, yeah. I'm gonna get power 5 plus 10 2 right, 1 top, max LP, max right curl. Okay, so let's go back to you go first.
I go first? Okay.
Sure.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm in. I mean, I don't have an opponent yet, but it flipped over to finding opponent. And I'm still spinning.
No, out.
Out.
I have no connection. What the hell? No connection.
No connection. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's odd. Except for if I did show a screenshot of my internet speed, it would be like super awesome. But okay, ready?
3, 2, 1, go. I got Matt right away. Right off the bat. Matt. Who is this Matt guy?
I'll go first next time.
Matt goes first. Hey, that one's not bad. It's almost pure side. Almost. From that angle.
Yeah. When you pull the wind out, it's a little bit headwind.
And my opponent's got a 5 power ball, and he did 2 top spin and 3 side spin. And a little teeny bit of overpower. Just missed the rough. I'll have a pretty decent sized putt from there. Not too bad. Not bad. Nice shot. Looked a lot smoother than mine's going to look.
Yeah. As long as I don't hit great right or like a bad great right, the shot's fine. I can hit great left. It'll leave me on the fairway.
You're doing it 10%. It's 1.5 per ring, so it'd be 3, 3. And it 1 ring great to the right. And if I was going to hit it great, I want to hit it great to the right. Just a little slow down. Just a little too much topspin. But that is the track that I want to be on right there. So what I did was I set my shot up on the left-hand side at max club, 2 rings off the transitional surface so that I could do max curl. And I put on all the topspin. And I probably could have ran 1 topspin less and I would have been pin high.
No. As long I keep listening left, that's fine. I really love to see that shot was perfect though. Because man. Yeah. Max curl. Max LP. It's a tough shot to do. And it's berserker ball. But I mean it's just like it's almost a tap it.
Hitting it perfect. Let's see if I got my adjustment right. In the hole! Eagle. Woo! Big recovery. Gotta get eagles on the par 4s. Jeez. Making it hard on myself. Having to do a recovery shot right off the bat.
What? You shot from the rough?
Yeah, I overshot. I went right. I wasn't that far off the cup, but I went past the cup and up over the top of the hill. If I'd have had, I put on max topspin. I wanted to see if I could get max curl to work and then see where I ended up. So if I would have had that down from on that particular plane at probably 4.5 topspin, I would have been pin high instead of 6. But my real goal there was to try and set it up so that I could figure out where to put it for max curl. So for those of you watching the video, what I was doing, I set at max club, fully extended. I was 2 rings off of this transitional surface. So my ball guy was set up right there. and my ball guide was going off in this direction. And then when I put on max curl, it was putting me right towards the cup. So trying to find out where max curl can work, because I really want to use my APOC on this, and I really want to do it with max curl. So now I'm just trying to figure out topspin. All right, hole number 2. What is hole number 2? Hole number 2 is the par 3, and you've got
the par 3.
The par 3. This is the par 3 that.
Okay, so did I send the video for this one?
You're using a sniper. We're using a sniper and a power 1 ball.
I'm doing the exact same setup
that you were doing before.
As yesterday.
And I screwed up yesterday and brought a power 3 here.
No spin, except for I want to have a wind ball on this shot.
I don't think in this account I have any wind balls, so I'm just going to have to take a nav.
Because
I don't have
I played it at plus 40. I'm playing it at plus 40. Plus 40 max at the same setup spot as yesterday.
Well, yesterday I know from where I set it up.
When I had a 2 my ring pull was 3.2, and I hit it. And then my next one, when I played it for real, it was a little bit less than that. It was like 2.7, and I hit it. But when I had like bigger wind, like I had to like do like a 6 ring pull with just navigator or something. It was the wind push was just too much, because it's tailwind. It's coming tailwind from right to left. Just kind of like we were talking about last night at the end of the round, how depending on the wind, you might have to change shit a bunch. And I was talking about this hole, and yeah.
Well, I know yesterday I pulled it
to
like
a wind ball to knock the wind down to, like I think the highest wind I had was 2.8. So, I mean, we're fucking rookies here. So,
I'm thinking I might bring.
I think it's a 40 ball. Power 1 with any wind if you have any.
I'm just gonna bring a navigator, and we're hitting this with a sniper.
All right.
And you're at the And you're at the plus.
With a navigator.
No spin. Plus 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to watch again. It's all about the landing spot, right? So
you want the second bounce on
power
the
1.
But you want your second bounce to be right at the transition on the fringe, between the fringe and the fairway, or the fringe and the green.
No, the second bounce is really close to the fringe, but it's like 2 skip bounces in a row. So like the second and third bounces are really close together, but the third bounce is on the fringe.
Okay.
It's
and it's half the white ring.
I can send you a quick video.
And half the white ring in the video, or half the white ring in the, or clear ring in the. Okay, I'm ready.
In the right to the left, yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, hold on. I need a football.
And a 40% wind adjustment, which sounds right, because yesterday I did a 10% wind adjustment, and I was way the hell off the hole on a perfect. I set the shot up very similar to how Dunner's setting it up, but I accidentally brought out a 3-power ball, and I was able to get this. I pushed it too far forward because my red line, or where my red line was at. It was a rookie mistake. Duh. Hello.
Hey.
Are you ready?
McFly. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
So.
Oh, fuck. I got somebody before he even started spinning.
I went as soon as you said go.
My opponent goes first.
Okay, this better work. I made it twice in a row, so. You pull back towards minimum club, power one ball.
And we're doing a
And
max
start-
number. We're using a max number and 40%.
Max number
And 40%.
and 40%.
And 40%. Big pull.
With a navigator, that extra win, you might even need to do a bit more. You'll know for sure, because if you didn't do enough, your third bounce will kind of like stop, and you won't even get near the pin.
Let's see what my wind is here.
I did that a few
3.6 equals 5.04 rings.
Yeah,
No
I'd add
spin.
like another 0.2 on top of that. See, you're gonna come up a bit short or have a speed roll.
See if I can get it lined up. It's 5 rings. Okay. Hit it perfect. Oh, and I did not hit it perfect. One ring great, and it was one ring great. I would have liked to have seen that on a perfect, but I think I would have missed it right on the other side of the cup. I almost feel like I didn't pull it enough. And that might have been where I set it up. It looked like I was probably a little bit on the left-hand side.
Oh, fuck.
That was close.
I missed the... I went
A lot closer than where I ended
so I didn't
up.
pull enough.
Would have loved to have seen that on a perfect. Oh,
Shit.
that's a killer.
I hit that twice already. 3 times in a row, actually.
Did you make it just in?
No.
No.
I missed my third bounce. It hit the green and stopped. It's a tough little landing spot, but I mean, there's forgiveness.
I don't think I'm finding the same spot as you, because it seems like I'm having to get. Well, I'm setting up my ball guide so it's going straighter to the cup. Like I'm farther forward than you. I know right there I was having a hard time getting half my clear ring in the. I think I'm pushing it too far forward. I'm getting it's going right to the cup. I mean, the wind adjustment there was good. I think if I'd hit it perfect, it would have been real close. Real close.
It's like if you almost just kind of like pull all the way back to minimum club.
Now, here's what's funny.
Start moving a bit forward from there, and what happens is your second bounce is right before the fringe, and you get to a spot where it's like you get that double. You know how it works. Like it's almost like a rough bump where you hit it on the back side of the hill. It like rolls, right? It's kind of like 2 of those in a row, and then you clip the rough, or not the rough, clip the fringe, and it rolls out, and it just rolls and rolls and rolls. If you don't clip the fringe, you can hit the green too. I did that on one account, but it has to be like a full square into it. Like if you either hit the fringe or like a full square into the green, it'll roll out. And yeah, it'll roll right up there. I pulled over, like I thought I was like, oh, that's too much. I over pulled, and then the ball went in the exact same spot too. It's a great speed. So even if you do happen to miss, like you're on the lip. There's no muss. No muss.
All right, this par 5. Yesterday I got an Albie on this par 5, and I hit a 2-ring great to the left or the right and got it to go in. Was it this one that I got the Albie on?
great left hole.
And it always feels like it's a great left hole. I'm always in the right spot on the drive. I usually give myself a pretty good look at it, but this is a tough par 5 to get the ball to go in the damn hole.
Yeah, so...
And I was super close in the practice round. I did a plus 10%, and I was super close in the practice round. And I was going to make a small adjustment, and then yesterday I think I hit it, and I did the 10% again to see if I was off the same amount, and I was way the hell off. Which way's the wind blowing?
Left to right. With some headwind.
So on the drive, that's pretty much pure side wind.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so I can use a power 3 ball without any overpower. And once again, this is another great... you can use a Titan on this, but on the shot going into the cup, we're going to have a little bit more headwind on that shot. So it might be beneficial to bring a Kingmaker and a sniper and a rock. Taking the old number 2 bag. Mr. Accurate. I'm ready.
Okay. I'm not going to go first this time.
You're going to go first?
Sure, let's try that again.
Okay.
It's the only time it's worked, right? Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
I waited 3 seconds.
Oh, I got someone right away.
Yeah, of course.
Right away.
Of course. I'll sit and spin, and then you get on, and then it doesn't match us up. You get on, and it'll go right to it.
I got BT. Is he using Big Topper? No, he's using Apocalypse. How can your name be BT and you use Apocalypse, man? Come on.
Come on. Mr.
Especially on this hole.
Mr.
Big Topper. Dale would be all over this hole with Big Topper.
Two 4. I'm going to do a plus 10%, so I'm going to do 2-6. There's 2-5, 2-6, and that puts me about a half a ring into power. I want to hit it straight forward, and I'm just going to rub up against the nubs for overpower. Hitting it perfect. Just give myself a little boost to make it over. Just try and get myself right in that hollow right there. 332. Should start writing some of these distances down. I know what it looks like on the course, but I don't always know the distance.
It's a nice little reference. Not always, but sometimes it works.
When you get to the end of that, there's like a hole, and then it comes up to a little ridge, and it goes over the other side, and there's another little hole, and I want to be in that first hole. I want to be kind of like right on the ridge between the two holes. And I'm not.
I want to be in any hole.
So what are you doing on the drive shot to the cup? I'm thinking about trying to 20%, because the 10 I was off.
This is crazy. This is a crazy shot, but I want to go like I'm using left spin and back spin to aim the ball guide like left, like a whole square left of the pin. And I'm doing 40%, and then I'm cheating like a bit of left curl, like just a little tiny bit. I mean, where you're kind of just not rubbing the nubs, but kind of pushing on the nubs a bit. This shot is just, I don't know. There's no way to get it. It's hard to miss left on this shot. It seems like. So that's what I found. Plus 40.
I'm doing a plus 40, so I'm gonna try your plus 40 out and see what happens.
And I'm just next to the bunker.
Oh, and I fucking hit it right to the right again. Jesus.
One left, two back.
I have no idea where that would have ended up on a perfect. It would have been closer.
Amen.
The first bounce, though, what I was really focused on when I go back to watch these videos, when I watch my own gameplay, as I will really be focused on the second bounce to see like where the second bounce came in from the sand. It looked like it was on a good track. You're at the end of your sniper, so if you're off one ring at the end of the run, you're quite a ways off. Would have loved to have seen that perfect.
Goodness, that's going to go in bunker, isn't it?
I guess that's why we have the back.
Yep. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, that's terrible.
That bad?
And that's like, that was almost a good. To the left. And the thing is, I let it come from the right. So if anything, I should be early. Oh my god.
I keep hitting the grate to the right, so I'm going to switch and I'll start hitting grates to the left.
No problem. Stand safe.
I'm going to start hitting it when the needle's going from the right to the left instead of from the left to the right. I'm going to switch it up. I may take a couple more grates in the process, but it usually will get me on a perfect track. I've been hitting a lot of perfects in the qualifying rounds and the practice rounds, and just when I'm out there dicking around. All right, hole number 4. What is hole number 4? Hole number 4 of Nordic Fjords is a par 3, and you're doing the bounce off the island on the big island on the left and then bringing it back around, or are you doing the island that's closest to it on the right? I kind of like the one on the closest one to it. Are you there, Dunner?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was trying to miss.
Oh, I got you.
Oh fuck.
You were taking your shot and I was talking to you.
Yeah, I hit this fucking.
Tommy had a friend.
Again, like, I did the same thing on my other account. I shot 33 and I missed fucking hole number 3 with a birdie. That's okay though. That's okay.
Did you just get a birdie?
Yeah.
On that par 5?
Yep.
And dropped the shot? That ain't good.
Yep.
That's not good at all.
No, you're right. It's not good at all. I'm only at -4.
That's almost bad.
That's like only on pace for 12. Fucking loser.
Loser. Jesus, you better start picking it up.
I didn't get 2. I fucked up 3.
That's all right. We still have a few holes, but let's try not to do that again.
Goliath, Quasar, 2 right, 2 back.
And are you using the island on the right, or are you using the big island on the left?
The left. Quasar. So I'm gonna aim for my same spot. I'm not like stoked on this hole.
I'm not. What are you doing for a win number?
I've got written down 32-40. So
you're saying somewhere between +30 to +40.
I think I didn't hit perfect is what happened. So
because what I'm going to do,
the wind's blowing away. It's blowing right to left, so it's blowing away from the cup.
I'm going to bring a grizzly and a katana, and that's not. I don't think that puts me at max club, but I'm going to go at it. I took the shot yesterday with you, and I took the closer island that's on the right hand side.
With this wind, it's not. It's
and that
easier.
Way, and I think on that island with this wind, I won't have to pull towards that transition. So if you make a mistake in that transition, I'm going to use the little island. I think that wind's safer.
Yeah, and there's I had an opponent earlier, and same thing. But it kind of rolls if you put the side spin on it and everything with the backspin, the green does kind of roll that way with you. So I'm basically doing the exact opposite of all the advice I'd ever give.
You're going from the other side coming over. You're going to be really close to this transition right here, and the wind's blowing from the right to the left, so you're going to have to pull it over the... I don't know that your rings will distort there, but the problem is that if you don't make a good wind adjustment and you over pull it and hit that on the edge, it takes that flat bounce.
Yeah, well, see, I'm not going to, like, aim on the side of the hill. I'm going to make sure that, like, however I aim, or however I set myself up to pull my rings, I'm always going to be on top of the hill. So if I have to pull over the bullseye 2 rings, then I'll say I'm 1 ring off, my pull is 3 rings, I'll set my shot up 1 ring off, and I'll pull 2 rings over top of the bullseye.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yep. I don't know. All right, are you ready?
Hole 4. That's 35.
And I'm going to bring a katana. And I'm bringing a katana because I want that side spin.
Yep.
And I'm going to do max club at 30, regardless of where I'm at my club.
Yeah, that's. I'm going to do 35, but 30. Yeah.
I'll try the 30. You do the 35.
We'll see. Yeah.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
You want me to go first?
No, let's reverse. Go back to the old school.
Okay.
I'll go first. 3, 2, 1, go. I got someone right away. I don't get it.
We've had more luck. I waited 6 seconds right there. We've hooked up when we were at that 6-second mark more often. But you got somebody right away, so that's
G money G.
Shit. 3.8. 3.8.
He's got money and he's got 2 G's in his name.
I'm gonna use
that's impressive.
Katana. And it's 4-4 wind. 4.4. Jeez. Okay. And the katana's too big, and Quasar doesn't have enough.
That's what she said.
Doesn't have enough spin.
So I'm going to go for my same spot. 3 squares forward, 1 square left.
I had to snap off. I don't know that I made a good wind adjustment because I had to snap it off real quick. But I was real close. And that Quasar barely works. A 4 side spin ball would be really good right there. Like a 1 power 4 side spin ball.
Yeah.
What are those balls that they're offering right now? They're 0 power. A 0 power ball would be better because it'd pull my red line back so I'd have a little bit of maneuverability, especially if I had tailwind. Because I ran into the red line even on the wind that we have. Might be worth buying one of those packs.
That's why I like Grizzly, because it's less rings.
My opponent's having the same problem I was having because they're trying to use a katana. And they're hitting the red line. And they need to come back just a little teeny bit.
Oh my god.
That's why I switched to a Quasar, but I lost that 3 side spin and that hurt. I like that island. I think that island it's not at too much of a slope. It seems fairly safe. But it felt really safe in that wind. If the wind was blowing from the opposite direction, then the other shot on the other side that Dunner's taking would feel safer.
As long as you feel safe, that's all.
Yep.
I got some candy.
Well, I think these last two par threes, there are opportunities, obviously, to get hole in one because you've gotten hole in ones on them today. But I think I think of the holes in the tournament that people are gonna fail on. These two par threes are gonna be holes that ruin people's rounds.
I didn't really do too many practices on the back nine. Kind of just played the front nine notes and then a couple times tweaked a couple things, but
maybe if I don't turn off the programs. Hole number 5. Hole number 5.
Oh, I'm terrible.
All right.
Okay, so
this is the one I actually hit the, and I did on hole number 5. I did a plus 10%, and I hit it 2 rings
rock
to the left.
Rock at what do you have for a rock?
A level 9.
Level 8.
Level 9.
9.
Yep.
So, I think. Hold on a sec.
That was a big goal. As soon as they did the club card trading, I got my rock up as fast as I could get it up. When it gets to level 9, it picks up that distance on the curl. Phew, awesome club. Awesome.
Plus 7 Titan ball. You can use Kingmaker if you want, I suppose, but try and get a consistent spot. Titan ball, rock, and you want to be plus 7 yards. You go 2 left and 1 back. Maybe, I think, because this is, what's this, hole 5? Okay, yeah. No, so back. Maybe you might actually want to go like 1.5 back. 1 point. Not 1, but not 1.5. But somewhere in between there. If you can measure out like 1.2 backspin, sure. Yeah. Try that. So start at the
I can get that absolutely right. If you want me to do 1.25 backspin, I can do it perfectly. 1.25. They could measure it scientifically. It'd be right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Just because it's like straight tailwind, right?
Yeah, it doesn't get any straighter than that. Well, it'll be a little cross.
What you're supposed to do.
Ready?
Titan ball. Yes. 3, 2, 1, go.
I went a little sooner this time. Dunner.
Yeah.
Look at that. Woo! Jeez. Like we won the lottery. I'm looking for the 312 mark on the drive. That's what I'm looking for.
Pull back some more. Yeah. One more yard.
Hold on.
2 left, 1 back.
No, I'm doing the 3 because I'm trying to get over.
Okay.
Where it's deeper. 2.4 and I'm doing 10%, so I'm doing 2.6.
Yeah, you always want to get deeper.
Well, of course. I was a scuba diver. I was a scuba instructor for a long time. We go down longer and get deeper.
But you got a rock, so that's good. Launch fairway.
Yeah, I'm not big into
309.
309, and I was 312 yesterday.
So you're gonna need like 2.2 topspin on your next shot.
Well, wasn't the wind going to the right yesterday? Because I was way off on the 10%. Because I hit it a solid 2 rings great. I can't remember if I hit it to the right or the left. I think I hit it great to the right and it ended up going in. So the wind must have been blowing from the right because I was happy that I at least hit it into the wind. It had a chance. it really seems like we should be taking wind off on this shot because it's way in the hell uphill. What are you doing for the percentage on, what are you doing for your shot to the cup?
I'm still shooting the first shot, man.
Yeah, but I mean, do you know what your number is?
Fuck.
Fuck.
I'm going to be off a bit here.
See what happens when you're talking?
Second shot, sniper, depending where, 310. So yeah, I was 2 yards short. So about two and a bit topspin.
No. I mean, what elevation are you doing?
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Max. Couple topspin, ball guide short, about 3 squares short, and aimed left.
Because it falls off as it's going.
A little bit more. Topspin, I mean.
I don't know what the headwind. Hold on, that'd be 3.6 max. I feel good.
Feel it.
Feel good. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, fuck. That was anticipation. $70 rings great to the left. Or 2, whichever way you want to look at it. But it was so far great to the left, it was not even funny. That looks pretty good.
4.8.
.473. Hitting it perfect. See if we can get that in the cup. Get in the hole.
Come on.
Gotta look. Are we gonna see the explosion? Oh. And,
a little bit too much.
Yeah, and see that's the deal. Is on this hole, there's like sometimes when the wind's blowing at certain angles, I swear to God, dude, like doing a plus on this hole just seems like we should be taking wind off.
I just aimed too far to the left, I think. I was trying to offset because it comes like at the hole, right at the hole, there is
a drop.
If it's slow enough, it'll break to the right a little bit.
Yep, no matter what.
That's close. But I like that.
I don't know. I hit mine 75.
Two top and plus 10.
80. 55,000. Horseshoes and hand grenades. Come on. All right, what do we got for hole number 6? Hole number 6. Hole number 6.
Suck.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm cheating.
What's the wind like on this? That's kind of headwind. Can we make it over there with
it's going to be headwind.
We can make it over there with a 3 power ball though, right? Even with a little bit of headwind, because I don't have any power 5 balls. I do have a 3 wind topspin boost, but I only got 2 of those, and I'm not using those snow globes on this hole. So I'm going to have to use, once again, a Kingmaker. And I'm going to bring out I'm either going to play bag 1 or bag 2. If I can get over there with bag number 1, I got more topspin. So I'm going to start off with bag number 1 and a Kingmaker.
I don't think you're going to have to if you don't have a 5-power ball, you're probably going to have to use the fairway and bounce over the creek. And then probably, depending on how much curl you want to use, how much frisk you want to get, you can be right of the rocks or left of the rocks. Honestly, if I was laying up and not trying to go to the green, I would aim for the left of the rocks, because it gives you feels like a better shot coming from the left side of the rocks as opposed to the right side. But
I'm trying to get on in one.
Yeah.
That is the goal. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
Did you get somebody?
Yeah, I got a lot of it.
I got Chris too. Dang it. All right. Let's get our game faces on. We got to get an eagle here. There is just like no two ways around it. Oh man, with a power 3 ball, I don't know if we can get over there. And I don't have anything bigger.
No, you gotta, that's what I'm saying, you gotta bounce it over and stop before the rocks and do a short iron. I have no idea what that shot is.
Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if you can do a max overpower hook shot. I'll have to use my APOC.
Probably Big Top Rasdale.
Because my APOC has a little bit more raw distance, and I think with the way that the wind's blowing right now, if I catch it just right, I can make it over there with the Kingmaker with the APOC, but I won't be able to get over there with the extra mile. So APOC it is. Roll out, come on. Oh man. They still got a great shot from there. So I'm going to use my number 5 bag. I'm definitely out. Max.
Oh my god, this is terrible. What a terrible fucking...
3. I'm going to do 10%. So it's 3 per ring, or excuse me, 1.5 per ring. So I'm going to do about 2.5 rings. Hitting it perfect. Come on. Come on. Make it.
Get in.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. If we'd had any, that headwind killed it on the run, but you can get it up there. Still got a lot of work to do. This hole's not over. Before we start patting each other on the back. My opponent's right in that spot where wind may be a factor. And if it is, they're in the perfect spot. And if wind's not a factor and they hit it perfect, they're going to end up right where they aimed. Hit it perfect. Come on. Come on, buddy. One ring great to the right. And wind was a factor. We still got some work to do, though. And I'm in the same kind of situation where wind may or may not be a factor.
Oh, man.
Hitting it perfect.
Loser.
Get in the hole. Get in. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! dead center middle of the freaking flagpole. All right.
I completely shit the front of the bed.
Good luck in the tournament. That is what I'm talking about. Staying on track. That's hole number 7.
What was that, 6? Okay.
What is hole number 7? All right, this par 3 right here.
Headwind.
I like that little island on the right-hand side as well on this one. It seemed like yesterday I was having some kind of a ball issue, and I think that once again in this account I may not have...
Man, that's just between you and your doctor, all right?
It's between me and my doctor.
Your ball issues,
And my ball issues. And I don't know what kind of an adjustment I made on here yesterday, but it seemed like I was able to get pretty damn close using that little island.
Yeah. It's better today than it was yesterday. Both times, actually. Put the right island, sure. Right side.
And what kind of an elevation adjustment are you doing on this hole?
I think, I'll check my page here. I have to make myself a new drink, but I think it's 30. Which is, hold on, I forget.
It seemed like there was a ball
close in the front.
too. I'm going to start off with a katana because it seemed like we needed a 3-side spin ball, but I'm not sure that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where the red line
is.
Sure. Where the red line issue is.
It's a max adjustment.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
So, hold on. I have to make the next drink.
You had to make a drink. What are you drinking?
So, is today NNY? Okay, number 7. 3 left, 2, and not quite 2.5 backspin. Plus 30.
You're saying 3 left and not quite 2.5 backspin? Plus 30.
Yeah.
1.3. All right.
Katana ball.
We'll see what it looks like down there. I'm bringing a katana and a grizzly. Hitting it at 1 per ring.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Go.
Dunner. The kings of golf. Right here. Matching up the kings against kings 3. Let's see if I can kick your ass. I don't want to kick
Do it to it. Kick it hard.
Okay, let's do 2.8. 3.64 rings.
That headwind's going to kill it back a bit, so.
I'll rub. 3.6. 3.64. There's 3.5. There's 3.64. I'm going to rub the nubs. Hitting it perfect.
Rubbing. Ooh, come on. See? Yeah, not bad. That's what I did the first track.
That was scary on that second bounce, though. It looked like that second bounce was like undecided on whether it wanted to bounce on the fairway or bounce in the rough right there.
What is it? 3 left, 2.5 left. Not quite 2.5 left.
And I had mine a little more. I was out like 2 rings.
Push. Hit the rim.
Oh.
Sunk. That was a terrible shot.
That was a terrible shot. What were you doing?
That's okay. Hitting super great left. I
Dude,
don't know. I don't know how you measure it. But
you were only a half a ring. Shit, I don't even think you were a full ring off of the thing on the left, and you hit it 2 rings great to the left. So that was guaranteed to be bad. I don't like that you have to set it up so close. Why aren't you using all your side spin?
I did.
Oh. Oh, you're not using as much backspin. If you put on more backspin, it'll suck it up, and then you have to push it more out into that fairway, and it gives you more rings of separation.
I just got not hit fucking 42 rings great. What was the number again? 1-9. Oh, I'm taking this one up too. I don't know. Oh, I did again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I made it over.
You got that one.
See, but if it would have hit it perfect.
That'd have been close. That'd have been close. But see where that second bounce is? It's really close to that. It takes that little stutter jump, and it's scary as hell. Because if you get the wind adjustment wrong off that.
You need that. Oh my god, I'm plus. Fuck. I'm not going to qualify at this rate.
Well, that's okay. Shit, you saw my round the other day. I barely qualified. Hole 8. What is hole 8? This is the last par 4. Oh my gosh. What way is the wind blowing? Because if the wind's blowing the wrong way, I'm not going to be able to get over. You got to have a power 5 ball. I don't have any. I have 0 power 5 balls, so I'm going to have to bounce over. So once again, I'm going to be bringing a Kingmaker. And I'll probably use an extra mile because it has pretty good ball guide. I might be able to use a big topper though. And it doesn't have as good a ball guide as the extra mile, so I'm going to use the extra mile. I could use my rock, but the deal on my rock is it doesn't have as much topspin. And I may need it. May not, but I'm going to bring my extra mile. Just in case. Just for safety. All right, I'm ready. I haven't practiced this shot all week. The wind's been right, so I've been able to get over to the other side. Because I think yesterday we had a tailwind and I was able to use power 3 ball and get over there with overpower. Or I let the wind do the work for me. But I don't think you can make it over in headwind with a power 3 ball. No.
Max overpower, and if you're lucky. Okay, basketball.
Okay, I'm going to do the bounce city bounce. I have no idea what the top spin should be or any of that shit.
You're probably going to want, what extra mile? Are you using extra mile? Or
I'm going to use an extra mile on a Kingmaker.
I would just set it up so
I could probably use a
all
katana.
Your top spin on, and then work it from there.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to run out all the top spin, and I'm going to pull it back, and that'll hopefully give me some separation. I could probably use a katana if I pull that far back from the red line.
Yeah.
And save myself a Kingmaker.
Could, probably.
I probably could. So let me try.
But it is a bit of a headwind, so.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm at the red line setting that shot up. So I think you got plenty of room.
No, just as far as like when the ball is in the air and it lands, the wind's gonna
kill it a
bit, right?
All right, we'll try this. We'll try it. All right, we need this eagle. Are you ready?
Yeah, tell me about it. Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
That's one.
Go.
Ought. Look at that. Woo! Has this account ever made it to Masters? This is your main, right?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's my main account. Fuck, even with Katana Ball, you're almost there.
Where's that second bounce? I think that's way too much topspin, though.
Don't be afraid. There you go.
No, the wind's going to push that back a little, I think. 3-6, I'm going to do like a 20%, so I'm going to do at least 4. And then I'm going to have to put some curl on to bring it back.
Lots of curl. Lots of curl.
Let's see if I hit this. That's good. Now it's all about whether I have too much on the green.
Bro. Nice.
Nice. Nice. I will take that. I will take that every day. That's the way to get over there. Like, you can get, this is a great hole-in-one opportunity with a power 5 ball, but if you don't have any power 5 balls to go against headwind, that's the only way that you're going to be able to get on, is from over there. Bounce, did he bounce? Did he bounce? I put you about 3/4 of a ring into power. Almost a ring. Getting it perfect. Get in the hole.
Oh, too much.
That's good, though. That's good.
Same thing.
A win on this hole is an eagle.
Bounce or go over.
I mean, that is a win.
5. There you go. There's choices.
That is a win right there. So you saw it both ways. Low power ball, high power ball.
That's how you go both ways.
Perfect. Not perfect, but eagle. That's perfect. Keeping up with the Joneses. Now I've got to get this Albie on hole number 9. And I'm not fucking around anymore. I'm getting an Albie on hole number 9. And yesterday I wasn't out there far enough to get the shot that I want to get with a 3 power ball. So the only way I'm going to be able to get out there far enough is to do overpower. And I've been just taking it straight up. And I've been ending up, there's that peninsula that's there. I want to be in front of it.
Thank God for Embringer. That was a terrible shot.
Man, I see Endbringers miss when they hit like that all the time. I'm surprised that went in. Every time somebody pulls out an Endbringer, I always feel like I got a shot. Like they may miss.
You can't miss with the Endbringer.
Oh, I see people miss all the time with the Endbringer. When people have those types of shots in one-on-one and I see them pull out an Endbringer, I'm like, okay, this is a 50-50. I might actually win right here. Freaking Endbringers.
It doesn't, you know what? It doesn't matter if the rapier and the Endbringer has the same amount of accuracy. The Endbringer is still more accurate for some reason. The rings are smaller. It's like you can get away with missing it great all the time. It's like your perfect ring on an Endbringer is the red ring. As long as you hit it within the red ring with the Endbringer, it's going to go in.
So on hole number 9, I've been hitting that little bit of rough that sticks out coming up to the green. I'm trying to get in front of that. So I have a straight up shot to the cup. And with a power 3 ball, if I don't do any overpower on the drive, I don't end up quite far enough. I need like 15 more yards or 10 more yards or something. I need a little bit more. If you have a power 4 ball and you don't do any overpower on the drive, your second shot, you will probably be in the perfect spot.
This one, no, it's kind of like yesterday, except for the wind's coming from the right to the left. So it's tailwind. But it's coming from right to left instead of left to right.
I'm gonna use the wind to try and get out there as far as I can.
Yep.
But
put all top spin on.
But I want to try not to do a lot of overpower.
1.5 right. Pull the wind out. Push up. And then hit OP as much as you feel comfortable with.
And I'm taking.
You don't have to hit OP at all.
Number 1 bag.
You can hit a little bit.
I'm ready.
A lot. Well, no, you don't want a lot.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on. Come on. Let's get 3 in a row. Come on. No, wait. Well, we at least got 3 out of the last 4. Come on. Oh, I got Hellboy. Hellboy. All right, let's go beat the crap out of Hellboy. Let's steal his. Let's rob him from the chest. Let's get an Albie right here. I'm getting an Albie. I have no idea what I'm doing to the shot to the cup. But I'm getting an Albie. I don't have any notes down for that. So what kind of elevation are you using for your shot to the cup?
Plus 10 on the first shot. To the cup, 35.
You're doing 35 to the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what club are you using? Are you using a sniper?
Sniper,
okay.
Yeah.
My opponent is way down the fairway. And they will be able to get to the spot. Where are they at? They're at 406. They're definitely going to be able to get to the spot. And they brought a katana, so they may not be able to get to the spot because they brought a katana.
Thank God for the wide fairway. 395. So.
3.7. I'm going to put the forward distance back on.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to put just a little bit of overpower on it.
Try plus 20.
Hitting it perfect. I'm trying not to get crazy on the drive because I want to be. I don't really want to take a lot of risks on drive, and I'm way short of my opponent. 398. So I'm not too far off.
Oh, 398, you're fine.
Well, we'll see. Let's see how much room they got. They got plenty of room with the katana, so I should have plenty of room with the Kingmaker. If you can get in front of this peninsula, see how your ball guide, you can go straight to the cup. But if you're off to the side here, because you didn't get the distance, and you've got to bring it around and you've got to use side spin, this hillside over here affects your ball big time, especially where the fringe comes up to the green. And I'm trying to get the hell away from that area. All right, I'm going to try your plus 35 and we'll see how far off or how I'm getting an Albie right here. So evidently plus 35 is the right number. 2.9, 3.91 rings. All right, I have just enough room to get in front of it. Okay, 3.91 rings. So there's 3.91 exactly. People ask me all the time how I can get that exact, and I'm just that good.
How the fuck are you at 3? I had to pull 6 rings.
Say that again?
I had to pull like 6 rings. adjustment?
I did 3.91. I started off with a 2.9 win.
Mine was like 4 or something.
What? You use a Kingmaker?
Or Titan.
I used a Kingmaker. I was in the right spot though. I liked where the drive put me. So you need to be right around 400 yards so you can get around that. Because I didn't have much room. If I'd have been much shorter and I'd have had a headwind, I would have almost taken myself out of the shot. And if I would have had a little more distance, I would have had a much better shot. I wouldn't have had to put the side spin on that I had to put on. All right, so I shot, in my mind, every single tournament, every single course in golf class is minus 12 is your minimum score. And a course like this, we have to pick up, if we're going to keep up with the Joneses, all 3 of the par 4s. That puts us at minus 15. So we have to shoot at a minimum. If we want to have any shot at a banner, we've got to start. That banner hunt starts at minus 30. And then if you can pick up anything, even one shot, one freaking par 3 or one par 5, and get minus 31, now you're in the hunt for a banner. Because there's going to be a shit ton of tiebreakers at minus 30. This bracket here with odd, there was, when I came into it, there was only like 60 people in the bracket, and there was 8 people that shot 16 in the qualifier. And I don't know how many I'd already started playing.
Shit.
So I shot a 16, and and I don't know if somebody came in with a higher score than a 16 because they'd already been gone, but the 8 that were still above me were all minus 16.
Hopefully the 16 won't count on this round, and the next round does. If we do 2 good rounds here, we don't have to worry about the qualifier, right?
Yeah. Hopefully. All right, that was the
put the page.
That was the front 9 of the opening round in the Winter Major. Say goodbye, Denner.
Shit the bed. Good night.
Yup. Have a
See
good
you next round.
Stay safe. Thanks for watching.